Welcome back to the Titanium Hanger. This is Mike, and today I've got a two-part video for you. First part is going to be this BBTS order. I couldn't fit it all on the table, but I'm going to show you what I'm getting there, and oddly enough, BBTS has a sale right now on their Super 7 Ultimates, 60% off of some stuff, but there's a catch. You got to put all of it in your cart and pay for it now. You can't add it to your pile of loot, but anyhow, this is about 3 months in the works, and I only ship it once every 3 months, so there's quite a bit every time it ships. And then I'm going to go into the second part of this video, which is going to be stuff I've picked up at other places, deals. I make these videos so you can see what's out there, what I'm buying, some of the stuff I probably overpaid for. We'll find out coming up. Okay, so first of all, I just want to start with talking about the Super 7 Ultimates, and I'm going to try to throw a picture up here what these look like, but this is Megatron and Bludgeon. Megatron is, I think, $43 or something. It's on sale now, right now, BBTS. I don't get any kickback for it. I just like letting you guys know about the deals, because you all also let me know about deals, save me a lot of money in the long run. So I wish I would have waited. It's kind of a swift kick somewhere to see this as soon as I get it, the day or two after I get it, that it's on sale at BBTS. Which sucks. As soon as you ship it, it goes on sale. I would have rather waited. But anyhow, here we go with the Baroness, the Red Jackal, and the Red Knock Intelligence Officer. So Baroness and Destro, and I'll try to superimpose a picture of what they look like. But I probably feel like I overpaid on these. This is one of those things where they're SDCC exclusives, and you couldn't get them anywhere for a little while. Then Super 7 had them up for about a week. Then BBTS got them in. And I waited. I knew if I waited, I would have got them at BBTS. I didn't want to pay Super 7's extra $7 shipping and all that kind of stuff. But it still was $55 a figure. Sadly, I'm starting to have that gut feeling, that feeling in my gut they're going to go on clearance down the road. And Destro, the regular one, is not part of the BBTS sale separately unless you buy the whole wave. Now, next I get into the Masters of the Universe stuff. And I have to really admit, I actually do not know where I'm at with any of this stuff. I've got to kind of get my collection out and see what I still need of like the 34 that they blitzed us with that one time. Then we have another round of them, and I'm just, my head's spinning on Masters of the Universe, but I'll just show what I've got here. And this is the Ratlore, Cobra Khan, and the Snake Man Infiltrator. I have not seen any of this stuff in any retail store, including comic shops, at all. So BBTS online is probably the only place to get this from what I'm seeing. Also, I'm hearing that people are getting their tongue lashers canceled. Okay, so we've got Squeeze, which is cool. I have a vintage one, but he's missing stuff. So you really don't enjoy the full amount of it, and I never decided to track down the parts to make my vintage one complete. Spike-Ore is a necessary one that we needed. And then Serpent Claw, Man-at-Arms. Another just a reissue of Man-at-Arms recolor. Here's the way I feel about those recolors. I feel like they aren't for everyone. But down the road, they may come in at a higher price. They may make them in smaller quantities. But if they make them in standard quantities, they don't sell well. They peg warm. I think all this later stuff's made in much lower quantities. So this is the $65, or is it 65 bucks? Diabolical Snake Invasion set. Sucks you can't see the figures, but the artwork is amazing. It felt like you're getting a play set or something. It's so big and it's cool. Those are the four. I guess you get a tongue lasher in here. No, that's cross sell. I don't even know what you get in this. You get these guys here. So yeah, I mean, I ordered it because it's exclusive or whatever, but I think they're all just recolored figures. I don't know. It's an exclusive. I figured it would have sold out by now. I think it's still in stock, but this Motu stuff, and especially getting the characters I don't know that well, it gets a little bit confusing if you're hanging in collecting it, especially if you're just a casual collector like me. Then we got the glow-in-the-dark Skeleton Warriors. I think this is really cool. I got 2 sets. I actually pre-ordered 3. I canceled 1. Just getting underwater with all the expensive stuff here. I mean, this is $1,000 worth of stuff shipped over 3 months, but try to make some cutbacks there. But they are really cool looking and way cooler in person than just in the pictures. And I'm glad I got it. If there's a sale on these, I'm definitely picking a couple more up. But pretty cool overall. So I got 4 Masterverse figures, and I guess you can see me in the reflection. That's always so much fun. I'm getting the ones I don't think I'll find in the store, which is absolutely nothing new. Masterverse has come. Ram Man's the last thing I've seen, and that's the newest Masterverse figure I've seen. I haven't done any road trips lately. Gas is down, with decreased demand and struggling economy, gas goes down. So that's a good thing. So I might do more road trips. Anyhow, Adam and Clam Champ. Clam Champ's still like $200 if you get the Classics one. And we got a Revelation Skeletor. I think that is a really cool looking Skeletor. I don't like buying 15 different Skeletors or 15 different of the same character. I have gained this really strange addiction to web store. I think I have like 7 vintage ones. 5 of them have working backpacks or something along those lines. I'm gonna have web stores all over my Attorney playset when I get it. But I think this looks really cool. Still, it's so strange seeing this. Like, we saw this. This has been in my my pile of loot for months, and yet still not. I've never seen these in person anywhere. No comic shops, nowhere other than online and pictures online, or ordering them from Bbts, Entertainment Earth, and those kinds of places, which really kind of sucks. It does sort of take the fun out of it, but they look really cool. Okay, BBTS has these in stock. These are the Batman 66 Last Wave. I'm hearing this is it. I don't know for sure, but I'm hearing this is the end of Batman 66 right here. Put a fork in it, they're done. I don't know. I like to get triplicates of these, but they're still $17.99. I was hoping for a sale. But Last Wave Syndrome, they're always made in smaller quantities if they know it's their last wave. Because I'd like at least a set to open and put in the display, and I love to keep the set sealed. I don't know much about all these, but they look really cool. I mean, this is just a blatant repaint, but it looks cool. The Superman is strange, but he's different than the other Superman I have. That, I don't know anything about the bot. I mean, what people have told me, but I don't remember it from the show, but people tell you about it. And then we've got what I think is probably the coolest figure in the wave, and that's Death. Is it Deathman? Oh, goodness. Lord Deathman. Now, Lord Deathman has a variant, and there's a glow-in-the-dark Lord Deathman variant that is really cool looking, and I had to call in a favor. All I had to do to get this was trade my firstborn. So he's a teenager anyway. It's hard to live with right now anyway, so that wasn't a big deal. But, no, just kidding. But you can't get it on BBTS, and you have to resort to some shady, nefarious ways to get it. Anyway, and then this over here is, I had to get another one. This is the coolest one in the wave. Out of 3 months of BBTS, the only Star Wars item I bought was this R2-D2, and I actually was going to get 3 of them, but I've got my fingers crossed. We're going to find out at retail. There's going to be a sale. Still $25, $27 after tax. It's a bit much, and my bubble's not even great. But it's bigger than the original one. I figure I'd do a quick side-by-side with the original so people can see. I'm not going to do a full review on this. If I reviewed this figure, I would struggle to get 1,000 views, because that's how few people even care about Star Wars this day and age. But looking at this side-by-side, much smaller for the first one, but look at it. It looks yellow. I don't know. There's a camera picking it up. It's like it's yellowed before. I like the brighter white on this guy. I don't want a yellowed looking one. But anyway, it's different. I haven't opened it yet, but this is probably the opener. I buy it. A, I like this packaging. And B, I like the packaging. I like it. I was going to get one in the other packaging so I can open it and not feel like I've destroyed this, but my bubble's a little bit up. I might open it. I'm definitely going to get another one down the road, but there it is. The only Star Wars figure. Now we're getting into the Transformers segment. I did finally cave and got this Motormaster. I passed on it for 80, so I got the really good deal of 90. And then as soon as I got it, I thought, I bet this sucker goes on sale. Because the vast majority of hardcore collectors paid the 80 when it first came around. And now they do another full production run. Who knows how many they make? 30,000? I don't know how many they make. And then they're going to sit in stock forever. And now you probably have to pay out the nose to get all the limbs. I've got the limbs in a box somewhere. And I got to keep promising my son we're going to go through all those. But here it is. $90. I don't know. I bought it because I think it's really good. But I don't do a whole lot with mainline. And it may never get open. Oddly enough, I'm more excited about this. This is the GoBot. It's a Transformer GoBot. No, it's a Machine Robo, but yeah, you don't see much out of it. I like how they're doing this. I wish they had diecast, better paint, all that kind of stuff, but they're keeping the price down. They're not $100 each. They're okay. They're good. They're decent, and I'm excited for each release. I will support everyone they make. I mean, come on, where is Eagle Robo? Classified figures. Let's start with the Snow Serpent, which is cool, but I'd much rather I like the idea of them making the retro version, and the retro version's a normal price instead of $35. I don't feel like I got an extra $10 out of this. I haven't opened it. I'm not really that big of an opener on G.I. Joe Classified right now. I'm more into Super 7, but I'm keeping up with all these. I have a lot of gaps, and I don't even know what they are. And like there was a Walmart one that got canceled, and I just don't care. And so if I order something for G.I. Joe Classified and it just gets canceled, I don't chase it down anywhere else. I'm just like, whatever. We'll see if it hits Ollie's. I mean, that's really where I am with Classified. If I miss it, I wait for Ollie's, or the 5 reissues. I feel like if you haven't learned anything at all from Marvel Legends or Star Wars Black Series, they're never going to just let one figure come out and just come and go. Like Tunnel Rat's already got 2 figures out at the same exact time. Grunt's probably going to have another figure. Who knows? And then Lowlight's definitely going to have another figure. I mean, all this stuff, just if you miss it, then just get the next go around. It won't be the same iteration, though. But maybe you'll get to see the figure. Part 2 of this video, this is pickups, most of it over the last month. And I'm going to show you why. Most of it is on clearance or discount. Just happy to see some Superpowers in there. There's some Transformers. A lot of this stuff, I have to admit, is going to go to my son for Christmas. What sucks about having a smart kid, he's going to remember exactly what we paid for everything. But after a while, it's like, you're going to have to defer some of this to Christmas, because you just can't get it all of it now. As cheap as it is. But anyway, let's get into looking at all this. All right, so here we go with the Batmobile. And I paid full price, $30 at Walmart. And I'm just glad Walmart got it. And it feels good to see some new stuff at Walmart. This and the Invisible Jet. I'd already got the Invisible Jet from Amazon, $20. So good prices, just not bad. I don't want to kick myself and these things be $7 down the road like the Supermobile. But these seem to be produced in smaller quantities. They're not clogging up shelves as much as Supermobile, but we will find out. GameStop for the win. Okay, I have to admit, I was going to get these at Entertainment Earth, and I have them in my cart, and I even have a screenshot that I use in my news that shows 14 items in my cart, but I was waiting. I like to get stuff in the store, and I got these in the store at GameStop. Now, not only that, but I think you get 5 or 10% off if you're a pro member. I'm a pro member. So these were each, I don't know, like $9.40. And then on top of that, I got a $5 coupon. So I got this Whirly Bat, and the Whirly Bat was $20, but with the 5% off, was it? Then it was really only $19, and then $5 off of that. So it was not bad to get all this. It ended up being like, I don't know, $46 for all this. All right, so here we go with some Dungeons and Dragons. Now I'm seeing some sadness in this box, but the box sucks anyway. I did want to get another set of these when they went on clearance. The best I've seen on Wave 2, this is Wave 2, is $13 each at Target.com. So I bought them, $13 each, and had them shipped. Red card, free shipping, just pay tax, and then 5% off with your red card. But Sheila's still full price, so I didn't buy her. And if I find a sell on Sheila, I need to, by the way. Anyway, with that, this second wave is going to be produced in lower quantities, in my belief, than the first wave. And the first wave can be found at Ollie's for $10 and at your Walmarts for $10, some Walmarts. So I wasn't going to collect these movie Dungeons & Dragons figures until they went on sale for like $5 each. Problem is, there's an ocean of these characters, and then the last like 4 are a bit more. And try to get and I forgot his name, but the guy who played Captain Kirk in the movie, that played whoever in this movie, he's hard to get. Anyway, these were not just $5 each. No. They weren't 10, they weren't 5. They were buy 2, get 1 free. And the very next day, they went buy 1, get 2 free. The next day it was buy 1, get 3 free. So I have quite a few of these that were like $3 each. And a $7 owlbear. I have to admit, I think these are really cool that they made them, but I thought they were bigger than they'd be. And they're really tiny, but it's still kind of cool. Anyhow, $7.86 for an owlbear. Now, getting into G.I. Joe Classifieds. You're probably sick of seeing this on the Facebooks, but I couldn't turn them down for $5 each. Somebody is troop building Dusty's out there. I know they are, because Dusty's, aside from, of course, the Crimson Guard going, Dusty's selling, and she's almost gone in most of the Ollies I see. She's not making it that long. $5 is an excellent price for these figures. Even if her arm falls off, you can just like put it back on. You say, well, she's only $5. And then you can have one in each hairstyle if you'd like. So there's a lot of good reasons for $5. All right, Transformers out the wazoo, and I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't have bothered with most of this if it wasn't for my son's Christmas gifts. But I'm going to show him since I've got them. You know, if you got them, and I hope he doesn't watch this video. Oh, he probably will. It's nothing new. This is the core class Megatron, $4. It turns into a tank, G2. This is the Skullgrunt, which really cool that this is Pretenders, I think, getting turned into an actual figure, which works. And I was always wondering how they would do it. That's how they did it. It's pretty cool. This one is Shadow Strip, which is drag strip. So if you're trying to build yourself that Minosaur and you miss drag strip, then I guess you can pick this one up. Maybe everything works the same. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet, but he'll test it. Trust me. My son will test it. And then this one here for $9, not a bad deal. I think this originally retailed 30. It says 37, but $35 was the original retail, down to $9. I actually bought one for like 17. Thought that was a good deal back when these were on clearance at Walmart. And so $9. And so this is like, I'm kicking myself because I bought some stuff that I was like, I'm not going to buy it till it goes on clearance. It goes on clearance. And now it's at Ollie's or Ross, even cheaper. Now these, I had mixed feelings about these when they came out with them at Walmart because I wanted actual G1 figures with the G1 parts, and you could like open it up and put it on your G1 figure or just keep it sealed. But now that the dust has settled on it, I think it's not that bad. And for $10 each, this is a really good value. And they had all of them, including Brainstorm. And of course, here's Chrome Dome. I've got Chrome Dome. Well, we went back the very next day. Someone wiped out all the Brainstorms, which now makes sense because he was only available as an exclusive in the past, except for now in this. And so I need to get him a Brainstorm. But I knew I was going to get another Ollie's coupon. On top of them being cheap, I had a 15% off coupon off your entire order. And then later on, this I had a 10% off. So we got 10% off of this. These were all $9 each. And then the rest of this Speedia 500 Velocitron stuff, it's cool, but I didn't really pick it up. I certainly didn't pay full price for it because I wasn't into it. The only thing I paid full price for was that one Lonely Cosmos that I had to dig through 50 figures to find. But there's this one, this Override. Really cool looking character, and my son was stoked to get, well, to know he's possibly, sort of, maybe going to get this for Christmas. Two things. I did pick up, like, the whole wave, this Tarkin, $6. I opened them up, got rid of the package, which is very, very odd for me. It's like 10 packages I've thrown away in 30 years, but one of 10. But anyway, I got them for $6. Really amazing figure. I never even opened them. I've had the original release since it originally released, and I knew I had to get Tarkin. I've got pretty much all the officers they've made. Pretty cool looking figure. But let's get into the gargoyles. Oh yeah, I did pick up all the other ones that wave. Like there was like a Leia Bouche, $6. Chewbacca. I didn't need another Chewbacca, but $6. So I was at Target and I saw this guy, and I gotta admit that they've got the folded wings in there now, the way it should have been, and so they fixed that. I do think that my friend, my comic book shop friend, that I'm not gonna say who he is, but he says NECA's in trouble. Well, pretty much all toy companies are in trouble, but he says NECA's in trouble. He doesn't feel like they're going to finish the Dungeons & Dragons, and you start seeing stuff like this. Finally, they give us what we needed in the first place, but is it too little too late? Let's see a quick comparison to the original. I felt like it looked different colors than the original, but I guess my mind is off. I just feel like the new one's lighter. It's a different production run. Obviously, they might not get all of the colors exactly the same in a different production run. It just felt like it was different. Like everything was lighter about the new one than the old one. Anyway, I got this. I had a 25% off of one toy, and it didn't ring up that way. And I asked a lady that was standing there, and she was like, oh, okay, well, I'll fix it for you. And she fixed it. So I got 25% off it, too. And I got the extra wings in it. And I'm going to box this guy up, and I'm not going to tell anybody what I'm going to do with that one. But anyway, gargoyles. Kind of fun. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this look at pickups. I hope I helped you out. Remember, there's that BBTS deal going. Go check the Ultimates. Remember that if you check out a BBTS with the sale items, you can't put them in your pile of loot. You got to buy them. They want them out of there now. You got to pay the $4 shipping, so make it worth it. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and Tydeer and Hanger out.